I was reflecting on work-life balance after reading about the news of a young chartered accountant, Anna Sebastian Perrier, who succumbed to her work-related stress just 4 months after joining a prestigious Big Five consulting company, Ernst& Young. And this young chartered accountant had just graduated, was in the thick of her work and putting her heart and soul into her work. And the heartfelt appeal of Anna's mother, Anita Augustine, to Rajiv Memani, Ernst& Young India's chairman, really went viral in social media yesterday. In that, this grieving mother talks about the conditions of work and work-life balance that kind of got skewed and forced Anna to work really hard. And eventually, because of that, she got stressed out and lost her life. Now, this comes just a few months after Zero Das, a CEO, posted about his struggle with work-life balance after a stroke. An apparently healthy young man who was pretty fit and took care of himself and his health by working out regularly, had a stroke and had to be hospitalized for a few weeks and was reflecting on, again, work-life balance. Now, this debate of work-life balance is not new in the corporate world. Almost a year ago, in October 23, Narayana Murthy, co-founder of Infosys, suggested that young people in India should work 70 hours a week to help the country's economy. Murthy's comments sparked debate and received mixed reactions, pretty vocal reactions from the community at large. And this has become a meme in social media, working 70 hours a week. And of course, since then, Mr. Murthy has backtracked, and his daughter also posted in her book a narrative that went viral, talking about her father and his lack of being a father when she was growing up, and how she was raised by her grandfather and her mom, thinking that her father, Narayana Murthy, was just a bonus dad. So in that sense, Narayana Murthy did great, was passionate in his work, founded a multinational company that really changed the course of Indian IT landscape, but it came at a very high personal cost, or so it seems. Now, it really comes down to workaholics. Some people are workaholics. Some people can take on more stress than others. For instance, those recruited as Marine commandos in the military, or a few managers in the corporate world like Steve Jobs or Elon Musk, can take on tremendous amount of stress. For example, Musk tweets day and night in addition to being hands-on in his EV business, Tesla, and also designing rockets that's really changing the game in space exploration. Some business leaders are willing to sacrifice everything for a professional goal. They are ready with a suitcase packed to travel 3 to 4 times a month and are ready for calls and meetings any time of the day or night. Now, for those kind of leaders, the rewards are, of course, tremendous. Fast-track promotions. For example, these are youngsters like Anna. If they're really good and really passionate, put in the long hours, they can make it big, or make a partner at 30, earn ESOPs and bonuses and bragging rights for parents. And that's a pretty big thing in the society. People want to stand out, want to be known for something. And if you make a manager or a director at the age of 30, it's a really big thing for youngsters. But of course, it comes at a cost, as a personal, professional cost. And that is what you need to reflect on. Work-life balance is a personal choice. In my decades-long career in the corporate world, I have never been a workaholic. Worked hard, worked smart, but never been a workaholic. But I've worked with many such workaholic managers, and I have learned to stick to my personal balance early on in my career. So if you are like me, you got to remember a few basics. Ignore it when your manager quotes leaders like Narayan Murthy and they preach about 70 hours of work week. That's not everyone's cup of tea. It may be for someone. It's a carrot. And the stick, of course, is if you do not work hard, there are consequences. Be ready to face them. Be ready to walk out. Your health is your most precious asset that you have. Listen to your body. It will send clear signals if it's on the verge of a breakdown or if you are going to have a meltdown, a mental or a physical meltdown. Listen to your body. And you should remember that you are dispensable in a job. Some managers will let you go if you aren't a workaholic like them. Fine. Be ready to walk out. Remember, you are free to choose a job that fills your personal goals and your health and your personal aspirations.